Said you already know. Before we get started and get into everything, we gotta go ahead and cue the motherfucking intro. Said, all right, what is going on, y'all? We are back, and here to recap UFC Noche, the main card, what was it, the 5 fights that they had. So it was a pretty good event. I ended up going back and rewatching the fights, and I enjoyed the shit. Bird, he obviously watched that shit, all the fights live, fight night, so you know what I mean, he be tuned in all the time, he be ready. So we'll just go ahead and start from the first fight all the way down to the main event and kick it off just like that. So for the first fight, we had Fernando Padilla versus Kyle Nelson, and the winner ended up being Kyle Nelson by unanimous decision. So what did you think of the fight?
Man. What I thought about that fight, 16, let me tell you, that fight was great. I know that the Hispanic fans out there in the T-Mobile Arena, they didn't expect for that to go the way that it did. But, hey, man, that's what happens when you come in underestimating your opponent already, Fernando Padilla, man, he thought he had it in the bag before he stepped in the octagon. He's like, I'm not scrawny no more. I got a little weight to me. I'm ready to knock this nigga head off. But that wasn't the case. Well, let me say this. That first round, we definitely seen what everybody was talking about with Fernando Padilla. He's that toe-to-toe fighter that likes to just stay in your face and box with you, basically.
Kicking that motherfucker.
Man, bro, and kicking him his way. Yeah, we're going crazy, bro. And I think, that's because he's young and, he's ready to just, let it all fly. But that's the thing, though. His downfall was, he does that to you, but he gets hit. He's very vulnerable. His defense is non-existent, man. And that was clearly shown into that first round. But he definitely had Kyle Nelson that first round. But I feel like Kyle Nelson was just filling him out and seeing, what can he get away with and what he could not, So that's what I thought that first round was. So, yeah, Padilla definitely won the first round. But that second round, that's when the tables turned. Because you can tell Fernando came out a little gas. He had that same energy he did the first round. And I feel like that was part of Kyle Nelson's plan. His camp already, they stick to their game plan. They already knew what they was going to do. And after that, I feel like Kyle Nelson was going for the points and picking them apart. He wasn't trying to knock them out. No. Well, he kind of was, but he was really just trying to win this fight the way that he was instructed to in the way that they trained for this for 3-4 months out. So that second round definitely went to Kyle Nelson, and that third round, it definitely went to Kyle Nelson too. So I feel like Fernando burnt out his the first round, man, and all that hype about his underrated power. We didn't see it no more because Kyle Nelson was picking the boy apart. Hit him with the leg kicks. He threw an overhand at one point. I'm like, God damn, And that's why Kyle Nelson nicknamed Mr. Monster. He definitely walked that man down. And I know the Hispanic fans out there, they was pissed once they heard the unanimous decision. The first fucking fight of the main card, and you lose. You fucking let down your whole nationality. Like, come on, man. Like you the fucking donkey of the fucking month.
Hell no.
Today. You know what I'm saying? You're the donkey of the month.
Hell
for sure. So yeah, man. Kudos to Kyle Nelson. Hey, what I like after the post fight, when Daniel Cormier goes in there and talks to him, he was like, "Hey, y'all can bull all y'all want to. I love it. So I stick to what I knew, and boom, came out with that dub, And his wife, I think his wife was a trainer there too. She was right there in the ring with him to help him with his camp. So that was dope as hell, man. So he had a lot of support with him, and that kept him blocking out the noise. And he came in and did work and did what he was supposed to do, got that dub. So yeah, that was great. That was great. What you thought?
Nah, it was definitely a decent fight. It wasn't my favorite fight of the night, but it was okay. Back and forth pretty much. I like fights where motherfuckers are like, actually like attacking each other and like really into that shit, not like backing up, running away, and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty entertaining. It wasn't my favorite of the night, but it was definitely a entertaining fight. And Buddy has definitely won that shit because you seen him take it in the second and the third, no question. So then we can move on to the Daniel Zellhuber versus Christos Giagos. Now I'll talk about this one. This was my favorite fight of the night. I enjoyed the hell out of this fight because I went back and I rewatched it on ESPN Plus or whatnot. So I actually got to see the whole fight, like start to finish, everything that went on in it. Listen, fucking Giagos, that first round, he was coming out. He was nailing some punches and whatnot. This was, I think, the first fight. I had talked to Bird about it before we had started recording. This was like the first fight that I've seen where a motherfucker was like hitting and somebody was backing up and he just hit him again and he backed up and he just kept connecting. He had like 6 of those shits in a row. Like that shit was really entertaining to watch. So I was like, okay, hey, listen, he the underdog, but it looked like he might have some shit, you know what I mean, after this round. And then you go into that second round and motherfucking Zellhuber, he got his shit together and put that motherfucker in the anaconda at the end. It was over with, bro. He got one good hit on him and fucking the announcer was like, Giagos panicked and he tried to fucking like grab his ass or something like that. And fucking Zellhuber put his ass in that motherfucking anaconda lock and that shit, it was a wrap, bro. And he did that shit so quick. It was like he grabbed him and took him to the ground. I'm like, damn, it's over. So that was my favorite fight for sure. I really enjoyed that shit.
Quick as hell. Hey, look, you did great on that. I don't even got nothing to say. Only thing I got to say is like after they win, they get a little press conference in the ring. Hey, he was like, Daniel was like, when Christos hit me that first time, he said, shit, that nigga can punch. He said, God damn. So, that first round, basically, Daniel was like, it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it, y'all. He was like filling them out. He was seeing what was going on, even though he almost took an ass whooping in the process.
Definitely did.
He was filling them out. And then after the second round, you seen the boy came to do work. As I said in the last episode, that man is lengthy and he will submit you with that limp, man. It, like you said, it was quick as hell, bro. Quick as hell.
Like, that shit happened so fucking fast.
Bro, hey man, shout out to him. That's why the man is 14-1. You feel me? Hey, the golden boy.
He's special. Yeah, he's special for sure. You can definitely see that.
And the crowd went crazy when they was like, yeah, this is what we came for.
I like the first motherfucker.
Hell yeah, fucking let us down like shit.
This one's gonna be a real quick recap. Nothing too much to really talk about in this shit. Is the Raul Rosas Jr. versus Terrence Mitchell fight. Listen, the time of that match was 54 seconds. That shit was quick as hell. Like, I enjoyed it though, you know what I mean? Like, they was going back and forth at it, but like, that man Terrence Mitchell did not look like, I told y'all from the very beginning, I'm not super into UFC and boxing, so like, this is a learning experience, so y'all like experiencing me learn about all this kind of stuff as we do more and more episodes and whatnot. But he ain't look like he belonged in that fight, bro. Like he just looked awkward, out of place. Like he got some hits in and whatnot, but he just didn't look like he belonged in that match. But he whooped him. He whooped him. He caught him with that left. He got stuck, bro, going down to the ground. I'm just like, oh my God, it's over. It was over. Like, you seen the look on his face when he hit him with that motherfucking left and he went down. Bro. Oh, no. Pack him up. Pack him up. You done?
Was stiff as hell. God damn.
Man, put him in a box.
What's so crazy? What's so crazy about this is, like, from the last episode, once again, I was talking about this. I said, don't get me wrong. Raul Rosa Jr., he's a new up-and-coming fighter, and we haven't seen that much of him. But once he gets an opponent, he's able to stand up with we can see about that striking. And that's exactly what
Hey,
we saw here at 16. That's exactly what the fuck we saw
beat
here.
the fuck out
This
of him.
man, I don't even think he like grappled him probably once or twice, but
I
this
think
man was
yeah.
throwing
I think it
hands.
was like once because they got kind of
Yeah,
locked up, but that was
that
it.
was it.
Mm-hmm.
Hands, fucking hands. Hey, you know what though? I'm gonna give credit a little bit to Terrence Mitchell because he lasted 24 more seconds than he did, before.
Hell
So,
no.
hey,
What you
hey,
say?
this
Give
is
credit where credit is due, huh?
there you go. Hey, but you know what? This was perfect. Another dub for the Hispanic fans and UFC Noches, man. They was
Going
going
crazy.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Rosa did great. He showed up and showed out
Nah.
for himself and for his nationality, his family, his people. He showed up, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He came and fucking delivered.
Hey,
He came and fucking delivered, man.
he
Hey,
went crazy.
I don't have shit to say about him bad. I
So,
swear. Shit to say.
I can say one thing. That's one ugly motherfucker.
Bruh. No, for real. Like Ratatouille in this motherfucker. Oh, rat ass, face ass nigga. Man. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
but he got the
For real.
dub, so hey, shit. That's all you can say. So then we can hop over to the Kevin Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena. What you think about that one?
Man, well, first off,
Say blue because that
guys,
motherfucker blew your parlay, huh?
thank you. Look, you said it for me, man. I know in the last episode, UFC fans, I was giving you guys, some advice, you could use it or not, but I thought Kevin Holland was gonna go in here and at least give up a fight. This nigga looked like he was sparring the whole entire fucking match, man. I didn't like it though. Jack Della Manadina came
Like
in
he was
and
trying
did
to knock him
exactly what
out.
he's been doing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what he's been doing for the last fucking 15 fights, bro. Exactly what he's been doing. He got
Mm-hmm.
into them pockets with him. Kevin Holland couldn't react fast enough,
Nah.
and that's them combos. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Giving him
Holland
them
looked
points.
like he
Yeah.
looked real slow in the way he was like trying to.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying
And,
about the sparring.
and what I was pissed about was he would turn his back to Jack.
hey,
I didn't like that
I'm not
shit,
gonna
bro.
lie. When he kicked him in the ass and he started rubbing his shit and laughing, that shit was funny as hell.
He said, you kicked me in my ass, goddamn.
That shit was funny
And
as
that
hell.
that proves my point again. 16. Look, he came in thinking this shit is just another match, spar match. Nigga, this is to decide whether you go in here and compete with the elites. I
Mm,
mean, you did have in some sense, but this could like got you into like the championship conversations. You know what I'm saying? You headlining pay-per-view main events. Like this was your first co-main event that you was gonna headline, and you came out acting like this is just another match,
mm.
bro. Jack was trying to knock your motherfucking head off.
Man, he definitely
He was
was.
trying to knock your motherfucking head off.
Definitely
And you
was.
just took this shit so fucking lightly, bro.
Man.
So fucking light. And what was crazy was I was looking like on Facebook and everything, on Twitter, they were saying that this fight could have went either way because of the significant strikes that each of them was delivering to each other. I said no, fuck that. Jack was
Hell no.
on this nigga like white on motherfucking rights. That nigga, he was on him, bruh.
I feel it.
On him. And every time, it's just crazy. When you got in them pockets, Kevin Holland didn't know what to do. The nigga was getting pieced the fuck up. You know what, Kevin? You still my boy, but you let me down.
Man. Yeah.
You let me down.
Mm,
Without you winning, dog, could have won some fucking money.
yeah.
I ain't even gonna sit up here and badmouth you and all that. I ain't gonna say none of that. But you let me down, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say at the end of the day. You let me down.
On
All
to the
right.
next.
I was gonna say, but what didn't let down was the fucking Alexa Grassos versus Valentina Shevchenko. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Yeah.
Shevchenko.
Yeah, that fight didn't let down. That shit, that was good. I definitely enjoyed that shit. That was probably my second favorite fight of the night behind the whatever the names of the motherfuckers I said there was. The Zell Huber fight, behind the Zell Huber fight.
Yeah, the Sam Huber fight.
Yeah, so fucking I really enjoyed it. The ladies really showed out. They went back and forth. It really went pretty much down to the end. Like I forgot because I didn't rewatch this one before we did that, but I watched it actually live. it felt like rounds went back, and I think like the first 2 rounds went back and forth, and then the third round is what ended up really deciding Alexa to being the winner. But I thought early on in the fight, when Valentina had got her in that hold on her head, I thought she was gonna tap, bro. I thought it was pretty much over, but she held her own and she made it all the way through the fight. I definitely enjoyed it. She got my props, man. She's still the champ at the end of the day.
Man, she definitely persevered. I definitely agree with you on that, 16. I wanted to go ahead and put some quotes in here because this shit ties to this matchup and exactly what the fuck happened for the UFC fans that was watching this shit. So, all right, we're going to start off with Valentina. She said, I want to remind everyone, I'm a 17-time world multi-champion. You know, seven title defenses. You can't get rid of this. And then Alexa Grasso, she comes and says, being a multi-champion, I thought you wanted to be on striking with me, but you decided to go to the ground. And that's exactly what the fuck happened, man. That's exactly what happened. Alexa, as we can see, was dominant with the striking throughout this whole entire match. Don't get me wrong. Valentina was trying to match up with her. She was trying to keep up with the striking, but obviously, I thought she was going to work on her striking, man. No,
she was trying to take it down.
The whole entire match, bro. And what was crazy was I thought she was going to lose once Alexa hit her with that right jab or right hook, one of those two, and she fell back.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I thought she. I forgot what exactly what they said. They said she like rushed the opportunity or something like that when she hit her. Yeah, she got excited. That's what it was. Yeah, she got excited and rushed. Yeah,
that's exactly what it was. She
I definitely thought when she got her and knocked her ass down, I was like, oh, she finna finish this shit. Because normally, you know what I mean, when they get them with that clean hit and they go down, it's pretty much over with because they just gonna go straight to the ground. Boom, 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 boom. Hammer. You know. So, yeah, it shows what she say. 17-time, 17-time champion or some shit like that. She showed that she could. Yeah, she showed that she could hold her own even in a disadvantageous situation. She recovered.
Man, she definitely did. But what didn't recover is the judge's scoring card. That's what didn't recover. So I made sure I screenshotted this for this episode so we can like dissect this real quick. All right, so first off, we have, I ain't gonna lie, I can't pronounce none of these motherfucking names except for the nigga that fucked up, Mike Bell. So the first judge scored the match 48, Alexa Grossa 47, Shevchenko. The second judge scored it 47, Alexa Grossa 48, Shevchenko. And fucking Mike Bell. Mike Bell scored this shit 47-47 and gave motherfucking a 10-8 in the 5th round. Obviously going to Alexa Grossa, but that's what fucked it up. That 10-8, man. And what happened with this is now that it's been such a crazy fucking upset with this fight, a draw in a championship match. Now, Nevada State Athletic Commission, they had to hold a special 10-8 training session for all the licensed judges on Wednesday of this fucking week.
Nah.
So, like, bruh, it was terrible, bro. To be honest with you, you should have just gave Alexa Grossa the motherfucking the point, bro. You should have gave it to her. She won that 5th round when she gave. Once again, it happened in the 4th round in the first match, and it happened in the 5th round in this match.
Started giving them knees to the motherfucking head.
Yep, Shevchenko gave her back once again to Alexa Grossa, and she started doing work. Man. That should have been enough to give her those points so she could win this match. Now, what I was also looking at, I went to they post press conferences because I wanted to know what both of them was thinking about. Valentina said that, you know, she doesn't feel like she lost this fight. You know, she feels that, you know, Mike Bell was completely wrong. Didn't know what the fuck that he was seeing, and she feels that
She got
that
robbed, essentially.
she got robbed. She definitely got robbed. And Alexa Grossa said, I'm not the judge. Hey, but it was funny though.
I thought she
these
won.
Bro, these interviewers that was at the press conference, they were sneak dissing her. They said, "Yeah, you're the champ, but you didn't win." I'm like, "Okay, all right, y'all gonna throw that? Y'all gonna throw that in there? Y'all petty as hell for that because, bro, we clearly see she won that 5th round.
Yeah,
but like
she
said,
she definitely listen. Like I said to y'all before, this is a learning process for me. So y'all watching me learn and evolve as episodes go on and whatnot with this boxing UFC shit, but. Just the way it looked, like it just looked like she was more aggressive. It looked like she had more. I don't know for sure, but it looked like she was more aggressive. It looked like she landed more hits. It looked like she was really taking it to her as opposed to her taking it to old girl taking it to Grasso. Damn, what the hell just happened?
So, I don't know what the fuck.
So you're gonna have to edit that shit out for sure. But yeah. But like I was saying, I'm not like super savvy in UFC and boxing and all that kind of stuff. I'm still learning as we go on by episode, but just in the 5th round it looked like I was saying she was taking it to her. She seemed more aggressive than Valentina in this situation and everything. I just felt like she was the aggressor, you know what I mean? And I don't know if that's what necessarily like wins the round or whatnot, but it felt like she was the one who was really taking it to her in the last round. Because up until that point, I feel it had basically been even.
No, I definitely agree with you, 16. She was the aggressor. And also, you can't forget that, even though it was in her hometown, she had her people in the arena with her to give her that extra energy.
That may have been why she was able to hold out through that fucking the choke. She had her people cheering and shit. Yeah,
bro. Yeah, that definitely helped out a lot.
Man.
So
because you seen when what's his ass when Buddy did that shit early with the anaconda. I'm out.
Damn, bro. Come on now.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good fight. I enjoyed it, man. I really did.
But UFC fans that's watching right now, we need a Alexa Grosso versus Valentina Shevchenko number 3.
We gotta have one.
We need it. It's a draw. We don't know who's the better fighter yet. Well, we know who's the better fighter in this match, but
because of the score, Mike Bell.
Officially, right? Fucking Mike Bell. Mike Bell, you looking at this? Yeah, we're slandering your ass. Because you did fucking wrong. Everybody in that arena probably wanted to fucking fuck you up after the fucking match. I hope he was the first motherfucker to leave the arena, bro, because they was coming for your ass.
Hell no.
I swear they was coming for your ass. Man. So definitely got robbed. So overall, this was a great motherfucking UFC card, which in my opinion should have been a pay-per-view. It wasn't. It was on ESPN Plus, which is still cool. But man, this was great. So I can't wait until we hear some news about the next fight. Man. For real.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I will, for sure, I'll definitely try and tune into it, depending on because they're mostly on Saturdays, right? Late night on Saturdays.
Every Saturday.
So I'd probably be able to tune into it. I'm getting more and more into UFC. Y'all trying to, it's okay. I kind of fuck with it. It ain't football for me, but I kind of fuck with it. Because each match is kind of it's kind of different, but. If it's motherfuckers who actually coming out and really fighting really hard, you know what I mean? I like that shit. But if it's like that fucking, if it's that Izzy Sean Strickland shit,
no.
That shit was boring as hell.
And I had some shit to say about Izzy, but we just gonna focus on this main card because there's some shit that popped up about Izzy. Yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about that. We're gonna save that for when he fights again.
Okay,
I'm gonna bring that shit up. Okay. I'm gonna bring that shit up.
Hell no. He said I got something in the tank. I got something in the tank.
Keep tuning in to our lethal hits, baby. We coming with bangers after bangers. You feel me?
So yeah, that'll be it. We recap the whole main card, and some other little bit of stuff here and there and whatnot. So If y'all did go on to like and watch all the way up to this point, we definitely appreciate that shit. It definitely helps out the channel. If you just watched it or let it play, either or, it definitely helps out. We appreciate it either way. If you did like it, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more from the 1216 podcast, the Sports Saga podcast, our Lethal Hits, section episodes, our fucking the End Zone Gang episodes, which is football stuff, anime stuff as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and you want to get notified for everything that comes out, everything that we drop, sports, whatever it is, football, UFC, basketball, anime stuff, anything that's on the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Peace.